Club Car Special. All aboard.
Tonight, we offer the first of a new series of programs called the Club Car Special. The Club Car Special is based on the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers throughout the country. This section is devoted to the cartoons and writings of America's foremost humorists. O.O. McIntyre, Will Rogers, George Ade, Sam Hellman, Arthur Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Damon Runyon, and many others. So let's climb on board the Club Car Special right now, just for a lark and a laugh. Now, while we're gathering speed, let's take a look at a cartoon. Here's one that shows a picture of a bridal party. And everyone seems to be there but the bridegroom. The bride and her father seem considerably agitated.
Oh, Daddy, why doesn't he come?
There, daughter. Don't weep. Everything will be all right.
But the guests are all here, and the preacher's here, and I'm here. But where's Elmer? Oh, I just know something terrible has happened.
Nothing terrible has happened. Now, just rest easily, dear.
Oh, but it's dreadful. It's terrible. Oh, it's ghastly. Oh, I'm going to faint.
She's fainted.
Quick, some water.
Give her air. Stand back there. She's fainted.
Here's water, sir, right here.
Ah, thank you, Bodkins. That'll bring her to. The telephone. Quick, Bodkins, the telephone.
Right away, sir.
She's coming to. She's coming
Oh, did I hear the phone?
Yes, my dear. Bodkins is answering it.
Well, maybe it's Elmer.
Maybe it's Elmer.
Begging your pardon, sir, it is Elmer.
What did he say?
Begging your pardon, he said he's been unavoidably detained, but to go right ahead without him.
All aboard. Club Car Special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Everywhere you go, you hear people ask, did you read what Will Rogers said about repeal or about the recognition of Russia or about practically any subject under the sun? No matter what the issue, Will always seems to make just the right comment, a comment that not only carries a hearty laugh, but packs a philosophical wallop besides. Let's hear what Will's been saying lately. We'll ask Jerry Macy to let us have it. Come on, Jerry.
You want it in dialect?
Sure thing, Jerry. Why not?
All right. Well, you know, Will's a funny fella. You were talking about recognizing Russia a while ago. Well, Will's got to thinking about all the caviar that's imported from Russia. He says caviar is a kind of a gooey mess of fish eggs that is, without doubt, the poorest fodder in the world. Caviar costs a lot of money, and so the rich people lap it up just like the lap-up Grand Opera without understanding a line of it. The fish go to a lot of trouble to lay those eggs, especially when they go way up in Russia to lay them. Then Will goes on to say we got fish right here that must lay eggs, but we don't pay any more attention to them than we would to an American lecturer. The eggs our fish lay are just home talent. Will points out that you're supposed to eat caviar before a meal, but what he wants to know is if you got a good meal coming, what's the use of eating anything before it? He figures if the caviar was good, it would spoil your meal because you'd eat too much of it. And if it wasn't any good, it would spoil your meal anyhow. Good old Will Rogers. You can't beat him.
Well, Jerry, so that's your idea of Will Rogers, eh?
All aboard. Club Car Special. Next stop, Georgia. All aboard.
In his article in the Hearst newspapers the other day, George Ade tells about two men who met on the street in his hometown. One was a hardened old reprobate who never tried very much to be saved, and the other was the local pastor. And here's what happened.
Good morning, Herman.
Morning, Pastor Wiggins. I'm glad I run into you. You got a minute you can spare?
Anytime, Herman, anytime. What's on your mind?
Well, it's like this, Pastor. I was coming by the cemetery the other morning, and I got to thinking.
Yes, Herman?
I got to thinking about all them folks laying out there who used to go fooling around with pasteboards.
Pasteboards?
I mean, they used to have a go at card playing.
Yes, Herman?
And back in their day, them things weren't allowed.
Well, we're all a little more broad-minded now, Herman.
Yeah, that's just what perplexes me, Pastor. Them folks went straight to the bad place. I know they did, 'cause you told me so yourself.
Yes, that's right, Herman.
But now that shows and dancing are allowed, is all of them folks going to be let off on parole? And if they is, who's going to issue the parole?
All aboard! Club car special! Next stop, old McIntyre! All aboard!
O.O. McIntyre was a pioneer in writing syndicated New York columns. At first, the syndicate managers told him that a column devoted entirely to New York would not be popular elsewhere. Mr. McIntyre was so convinced that the managers were wrong that he operated his own syndicate from a room in a third-rate Broadway hotel and, in time, proved his point. He's now just as popular in Detroit and San Antonio as he is on Times Square. O.O. McIntyre knows his Broadway, and Billy Murray knows his O.O. McIntyre. Let's get Billy to give us a few slants on the famous main stem as seen through the eyes of its most observing columnists.
A few columns ago, McIntyre was gossiping about some of the habits and mannerisms of the great and near great. He told about Billy Gaxton, the fellow who plays the part of President Wintergreen in that show called Let 'Em Eat Cake. He said Gaxton always squints his eyes when he sings, while Floyd Gibbons, whenever he's talking, always throws one of his coat lapels back. Charlie Chaplin always sits just on the edge of his chair, and John McCormick carries a pocket comb. Maurice Chevalier is never seen without a bow tie. Norma Sheeran never faces an audience. She nearly always shows her profile. Her husband, Irving Thalberg, is fond of going without a hat. Max Stoyer, the great New York attorney, when he speaks to a jury, talks with his hands behind his back. Then there's Walt Disney, the fellow who went to Hollywood and made so much money with Mickey Mouse. Disney is a modest fellow who has lived in the very same house the whole time he's been out there. Further on in his column, he mentioned Sinclair Lewis, the fellow who created the name Babbitt. A Babbitt, according to Sinclair Lewis, is any sort of feeble-witted guy who lives in the suburbs and leads a routine life of 3 square meals a day and commutes and carries a briefcase and an umbrella. Well, McIntyre says Sinclair Lewis is now living in Bronxville, a suburb of New York, and commutes with a briefcase and an umbrella and everything. Oh, here's a funny one, too. Cary Grant, the fellow who plays opposite Mae West, used to be a stilt walker at Coney Island. Maybe that's why Mae is always asking him to come up sometime. Well, that's the kind of stuff McIntyre is always digging up for his readers. I wouldn't miss him for anything. All of us can't meet all the famous people he knows, but when he tells about them, it's the next best thing to meeting them.
All aboard! Club car special! Next stop, Milk Road! All aboard!
Everyone knows Milt Gross, the creator of Count Screwloose and Dave's Delicatessen. Tonight he tells the story of a racketeer named Chowderface Glutz, who's on trial for blowing up a fruit stand owned by Angelo Peep. Now, it seems that Angelo refused to buy the necessary protection from Chowderface, and as a result, a pineapple was tossed into Angelo's bananas and put him out of business. The accused is now on the witness stand, and his lawyer is trying to prove that his client is really a tender-hearted babe, even though he does resemble the big bad wolf. Chowderface is trying equally hard to remember all the answers. Now tell me, Chowderface, what songs do you like best?
Silver treads among the gold and Mudder McCree. They always makes me cry.
What else do you like, Chowder?
Well, for instance, the story of the little match girl, Boys and Flowers, and little Annie Rooney in the funny pictures on account of it's a little girl.
Now, tell us in your own words, Chowder, about this day on which you were supposed to have blown up Angelo's fruit stand.
Well, first I wake up in the morning and I fed the little birds that comes on me windowsill every morning with breadcrumbs.
Go on.
Then I listen to Jolly Bill and Janie on the radio. I like Jolly Bill and Janie on account of Janie is a little girl.
And then what did you do?
Then I practices on me cello, like I promised me mother I always would. And then I went out and helped a old lady across the street with her bundles. And then I went to the town hall and
Yes, go on. Now, you went to the town hall, and what did you go to the town hall for?
I went to the town hall and they had a play there what was called Alice in Wonderland. I like Alice in Wonderland on account of she's a little girl what's got a rabbit.
Yes. And what did you do after that?
After that, I goes home and plays Parcheesi with me grandmother, like I promised me mother I always would.
Go on, Chowder.
Well, then it was 9 o'clock, and I went to bed and dreamed about the 3 little pigs. And I never seen this guy Angelo with a fruit stand in all me life.
That's all, Chowder. And now, gentlemen of the jury, behold this boy. It is not he who is on trial. It is us. It is all civilization that is on trial. We dragged him down here. Let us see the light and send him back to his coal-black mammy. I mean, to that little cabin in the cotton. To that little gray mother who waits. Gentlemen, I cannot go on. I rest my case. I throw this gentle flower that civilization has crushed beneath its heels upon your tender mercies.
Gentlemen, have you reached a verdict?
Yeah, Your Honor.
How do you find the defendant, gentlemen?
Guilty.
Did you say guilty?
Yeah, Your Honor, on account of we don't like little girls with rabbits.
Well, we've come to the end of tonight's run of the Club Car Special. Don't forget to be on the platform next week at this same time and enjoy the fun and nonsense of America's leading humorists. O.O. McIntyre, George Ade, Will Rogers, Damon Runyon, Bugs Bear, Sam Hellman, Milt Gross, and all the others whose writings and cartoons appear in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers throughout the country. Laugh with the Club Car Special on your radio. And better still, enjoy the features themselves each week in the Hearst Sunday newspaper in your community. again we step on board the Club Car Special, sink into a comfortable chair, and open our newspaper to the March of Events and City Life section, a section of wit and humor appearing in the Hearst papers throughout the country. Its features are written by America's leading laugh provokers: Will Rogers, Arthur Bugs Bear, O.O. McIntyre, George Ade, Sam Hellman, Milt Gross, Damon Runyon, and many others. So let's be on our way to $1 million worth of mirth and merriment. Well, before we go any further, let's see what this cartoon is all about. Well, it seems to be a scene in a courtroom, and a beautiful girl is in the witness box. The judge is bending eagerly forward, and the prosecuting attorney is excitedly objecting to something or other. This all looks very, very interesting.
Silence in the court.
But, Your Honor, I object.
And what do you object to?
I object, Your Honor, to the unfair influence which the witness is bringing to bear upon the court.
What unfair influence is the witness bringing to bear upon the court?
If it please the court, her skirts are too high and her legs are crossed. And if it please the court,
We'll say it pleases the court. All aboard Club Car Special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
McIntyre's friends know him as Odd McIntyre, but the whole world knows him as one who provides glimpses of the great and the near great, and as a writer who philosophizes on the big and the little things of life. No writer in America has more friends than McIntyre. He has millions of followers scattered in all states, and one of his most loyal adherents is Billy Murray. Billy, will you tell us what McIntyre has had to say lately?
McIntyre became somewhat philosophical the other day and dashed off some pearls of wisdom apropos of thoughts that come to one at the age of 40. Listen to the way McIntyre puts it. He says, at 40, the sensible man realizes, if he has not already succeeded, that he has but 10 years to make a mark, if it is not to be washed out by the next tide. At 40, it is difficult to mend habits. You will regret many things at 40, but it is the age when most sturdy characters crystallize. If you are honest at 40, you will likely remain honest the rest of your days.
Well, he's certainly right about that, Billy. I'll check him there. Anything more?
Yes, McIntyre says at 40, you will realize that the sanest philosophy comes from men past 60. Men you regarded as old fogies 10 years ago. Oh, and then McIntyre gives those who have reached the 40 mark a bit of sober optimism. For instance, he says that at 40, the most interesting part of your life is before you, although it is the briefest cycle. It is probable that your life is more than half over, but you'll find between 40 and 60 the golden years, especially if you have prepared for them. Oh, listen to this. Here's a hard jolt. McIntyre finishes by saying that if you haven't prepared for the golden years ahead, do so at once, or heaven help you, no one else will. It wouldn't be typical of McIntyre if he didn't give you a few pertinent facts about famous persons. He says Marie Dressler saw 3 little pigs 8 times. J.P. Morgan always keeps his name off passenger lists. Ben Burney is Cincinnati's radio favorite. King George always carries indigestion tablets in his pocket. And Primo Carnera, following his breach of promise shakedowns, is now girl-shy. Yes, Harry, for sober philosophy, whimsical humor, and up-to-the-minute gossip, you can't beat Odd McIntyre. I wouldn't miss him for anything.
All aboard Club Car Special. Next stop, Damon Runyon. All aboard.
Damon Runyon has created a wide following for his thrilling mystery stories revolving about the adventures of Operative T-99 of the Eagle Orb Detective Agency. Now, the adventure we are about to dramatize for you begins in the palatial home of Mrs. H.D.G.B. Hackabee, who has summoned Operative T-99 to clear up a very baffling situation.
What seems to be the trouble, Mrs. H.D.G.B. Hackabee?
Oh, I'm simply worried to death. Just look at Puggle Wuggles.
Who is Puggle Wuggles?
This is Puggle Wuggles. Speak to the man, Puggle Wuggles. Oh, he's just wasting away to skin and bone.
Won't he eat? How's his appetite?
His appetite is perfectly enormous. He eats a big heaping plate of liverwurst and sauerkraut every day.
Most extraordinary. Most extraordinary. Could it be that any of your servants have a grudge against the little dog? Perhaps someone is giving him slow poison.
Oh, no, that couldn't be. Puggle Wuggles is under the personal care of Jarvis, the butler. Jarvis is entirely above suspicion.
I beg your pardon, madam.
That's Jarvis now.
I've just brought Puggle Wuggles dinner, madam. Liverwurst and sauerkraut.
Thank you, Jarvis. You may
Just
put it...
a moment. Where does Puggle Wuggles usually eat his dinner?
He never eats anywhere but in the sunroom. That's right next to my husband's room. Mr. H.D.G.B. Hackabee is somewhat of an invalid. He's been confined to his room for months.
I see. Do you mind if I go along while Puggle Wuggles is fed?
Oh, not at all. You may give me the liverwurst and sauerkraut, Jarvis. Now, that'll be all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, just follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
This way. Here we are. Now, Mother will put Puggle Wuggles on his big silk pillow and give him his dinner.
He seems hungry, all right. Now, Mrs. H.D.G.B. Hackabee, do you mind stepping back here with me behind this curtain?
Why, no, not at all.
Now, we'll both be very quiet. I want to watch Puggle Wuggles eat his dinner. Keep back of the curtain. We must be completely hidden. Now, help me watch closely.
Look.
An arm reaching through that door.
It's reaching for Puggle Wuggles' liverwurst and sauerkraut.
It's taking it away. Hey, you! Stick him up! Come out of that room!
Who could it be?
Come on now. Come out of that room.
Oh, it's my husband.
Your husband?
Henry? What does this mean?
So you caught me, did you?
Henry, what on earth? Stop eating Puggle Wuggles' liverwurst and sauerkraut and answer me.
Just a moment, Mrs. H.D.G.B. Hackabee. Ah, I thought so. Very good.
What is it?
What do you usually feed your husband?
My husband.
Yes,
Artichokes, broccoli, chicken broth custard.
I thought so.
But what does that have to do with little Puggle Wuggles?
It means that if you don't want Puggle Wuggles to starve to death, you'd better give Mr. H.D.G.B. Hackabee some of this very excellent liverwurst and sauerkraut now and then.
All aboard! Club Car Special. Next stop, Arthur Buck's Bar. All aboard!
Thousands of readers of the Hearst Sunday newspapers are following the career of a big, lanky guy named What a Man. What a Man is the brainchild of Arthur Bugs Bear. Wada goes to a college called Roughtown, and last season he was very active on the football team. Oh, very active indeed. But wait, I think Charlie Cantor saw the final game of that Roughtown schedule. How about it, Charlie? Am I right?
I was there, Harry, in the flesh.
Well, then come on up here and give us some of this first-hand information on What a Man.
This guy, What a Man, is quite a character. You see, the day Wada arrived at Roughtown College, he went out to the football field just for the walk. The boys were having a little scrimmage, and when Wada saw 22 of them all in one pile, he thought they were trying to catch a turtle, so he dove right in. Well, before the boys got unscrambled, What a Man was unanimously elected to the team. Wada says he just started at the bottom and worked his way up. But about that final game, Harry, I saw What a Man make the first lateral touchdown in history. He slid along the 50-yard line, Greenwich time, under the Roughtown bench, and out the freight entrance of the mayor's box, and without interference. No, What a Man did not make the All-American team this year, but he did make the wrong goal, 5 fumbles, and a hospital cot all in one day. Incidentally, Harry, Roughtown won that game 87-0. It was just an old-time ear-grabber's holiday. Right then, they started putting trailers on ambulances. You know, out at Roughtown College, they don't hand out diplomas, Harry. No, indeedy. The boys spend so much time in the hospital, they give them a fever chart when they graduate. Dear old Roughtown. And if you don't think they can give it as well as take it, listen to this. Next year, Roughtown plays Army and Notre Dame at the same time. Army will defend the North Goal, Notre Dame will defend the South Goal, and Roughtown will start in the middle and work both ways.
All aboard! Will Rogers, next stop. All aboard!
Rogers knows is just what he reads in the papers or what he runs into here and there. And in one of his articles, he told of a party given by Hal Roach, the man who produces those very fine comedies. The occasion was the 20th anniversary of Mr. Roach's entry into pictures. Rogers says the casting directors of the old silent movies went at things a little differently than they do today. And according to Will's article, Hal Roach's initiation of 20 years ago might have been something like this.
Why, hello, Hal. You in this picture?
Me? No. Just thought I'd drop around, see what's doing. You working on this lot?
I don't know yet. Have a cigarette?
No, thanks. I always roll my own.
Oh, that's right. See, you got the makings handy.
Yeah. Always carry it right here in my shirt pocket with a little tag hanging out so I can get at it easy.
I never could learn to roll them. Oh, say, here comes Joe Mooch.
Who's Joe Mooch?
The director.
Oh.
Here's where I hit for some work. Good morning, Mr. Mooch. Anything for me in this picture today?
No, but say, I can use your friend there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you with that tobacco sack in your pocket. Now, listen, I want you to do a cowboy. All you got to do is to ride a horse down a cliff. Now, wait for me right over there by the camera.
But say, wait a minute.
I'll be right with you.
Say, Hal, when did you learn to ride a horse?
I can't ride.
And yet Mooch picks you for the job.
Gee, I can't imagine why. Maybe I better tell him I can't ride when he comes back.
All right, you. Now get it. You have to climb on this horse when I yell camera action. And then you ride down the side of the hill. You got it?
Yeah, but listen...
but nothing. That's all you've got to do. All ready, boys?
All set, Mr. Mooch.
All right, get set, you now, then. Camera action. Come on, cowboy. Come on, get started. Faster, you. Faster. Run to the horse. Now, climb up on it. No. Come around and get on him from this side. The camera is on this side. Please remember, we're taking pictures of you, not the horse. Hey, you, what are you going to do, dance with him? Get on the horse. No. You're going to ride with that horse, not wrestle with him. Come out from underneath him. Hey, listen, cowboy, smile. Smile, will you? You like this horse. He is your horse, your pal. You got it? You're the best of friends. Stop acting so scared. From your face, people would think it was the first time that you ever rode a horse.
Well, it is.
Huh? What's that? Cut! Stop grinding, boys. Hey, come here, you.
Yes, sir.
Ain't you a real cowboy?
Me? Why, no.
Hey, give out. Well, why do you wear a tobacco sack in your shirt pocket if you're not a cowboy?
The Club Car Special has made its last stop on this program. You have been enjoying the fun and nonsense of America's leading humorists, Will Rogers, Odd McIntyre, George Ade, Bugs Bear, Damon Runyon, and others. This program was based upon their writings and on the cartoons that appear in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers. Buy a copy of the Hearst newspaper in your community next Sunday. Read and laugh at these articles written by the nation's leading writers of comedy. Once you make their acquaintance, you'll be inviting them into your home through the newspaper and on the radio every week. Be sure to meet the Club Car Special when it makes the next trip on the air a week from today. Same station, same time. Today, we offer the third program in a new series called The Club Car Special. It brings you a radio dramatization of the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers throughout the country. In this section, you'll find the cartoons and writings of America's most popular humorists, Will Rogers, Arthur Bugs Bear, O.O. McIntyre, George Ade, and many others. Let's climb on board the Club Car Special, settle down in the big easy chair, and watch the world go by with a great big laugh. The first thing we see as we turn to the March of Events City Life section of our Hearst newspaper is a snappy cartoon. Yes, it's a picture of a municipal fire company. The chief seems to be mad as hops. Anyway, he's doing a lot of hopping up and down. Gathered around him are a lot of smoke eaters standing flat-footed while he gives them a piece of his mind.
Oh, look, you bozos. What is this, a fire department or an old lady's home? Are you guardians of the public safety, or are you just a lot of stuffed shirts? Answer me that.
Well, look, Chief, didn't we put out all the fires okay?
I don't care how many fires you put out.
Hey, what do you talk? We saved the 14 lives of this week, Chief.
I don't care if you saved Peggy Joyce and all her husbands.
We rescued all them elephants when the circus burned down, didn't we?
I don't care if you saved all the elephants in Africa.
Well, what's the matter, Chief? If you don't care about the putting out of fires and the saving of lives and the rescuing elephants, so what do you care about, eh?
I'll tell you what I care about. It's those newsreel fellas.
Newsreel fellers?
Yes, newsreel fellas. They've beaten us to 3 fires since last Tuesday.
All aboard Club Car Special. Next stop, old McIntyre. All aboard.
O.O. McIntyre has millions of followers everywhere. During the late but not lamented Depression, everybody had to forsake some of the things they previously enjoyed. But the people of the nation did not deprive themselves of their McIntyre. Man, that's loyalty for you. Think of it, millions of readers demanding their usual contact with this writer, no matter what else was happening to the rest of the world. Well, no one follows McIntyre more closely than does Billy Murray, and nobody likes to talk about McIntyre more than Billy Murray. So, Billy, how about it?
Right with you, Harry. Well, everybody knows how McIntyre likes dogs. Here is a quotation that Odd printed in his column a few Sundays back. It's a tribute written by Jerome K. Jerome, and it says, "A dog never makes it his business to inquire whether you are in the right or in the wrong, never bothers as to whether you're going up or down on life's ladder, never asks whether you're rich or poor, silly or wise, sinner or saint. You are his pal. That is enough for him. And come luck or misfortune, good repute or bad, honor or shame, he is going to stick to you, to comfort you, guard you, give you his life. If need be, foolish, brainless, soulless dog." McIntyre says that whenever he feels his enthusiasm for dogs is getting out of bounds, he always turns to this tribute and reads it again. In another paragraph, McIntyre tells us that Ken Hubbard was more right than we appreciated in some of the ruralistic philosophies he used to write. Here's one from way back in 1918 when Hubbard stated, "The best way to double one's money is to fold and put it back in the pocketbook." The other day, McIntyre described one of Park Avenue's swankiest and most sedate drugstores. He said its windows have a plushy magnificence, and they have on display perfume at $125 a bottle and toilet powder at $3 a shaker.
Well, I suppose they charge $1 a dozen for aspirin tablets, Billy, eh?
I don't know about that, Harry, but they do make the clerks wear dinner jackets after sundown. Then McIntyre turns serious and unfolds one or two not very well-known facts. He says that Queen Victoria wanted no black mourning and was buried in white, believing death would reunite her with her beloved Albert. McIntyre says also that he believes 98% of all breach of promise suits are really nothing but blackmail. But here's a good one. McIntyre states there's nothing so comic as a pedestrian trying to avert a funny posture when he falls on the icy sidewalk. Ahead of him the other morning, a man went into one of those Will Mahoney side skidders and wound up with one knee on the ice and with his arms extended heavenward. And what do you think a passing taxi driver yelled?
All aboard Club Car Special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
In his column the other day, Will Rogers got off on the subject of wars and how to prevent them. With typical directness, he turned right to human nature for a solution. Will figures that behind every war there's a man, and behind every man there's a woman. He paints a picture of a prime minister returning home from a hard day in the cabinet. No sooner has the weary prime minister hung up his hat than the little woman pounces upon him.
Oh, so you're home at last.
Well, I was going to call you up, but the Chancellor of the Exchequer has put through a new ruling. We have to pay for all personal calls during business hours now.
Pay for your own telephone calls? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of. What kind of a government are you working for anyway? And you, a prime minister? What is this country coming to? I wouldn't stand for it if I were you.
Well, these days, a job is a job.
You're too easygoing. That's what ails you. If I were in your place, I'd start looking for another position. I hear Dipsomania is looking for a dictator, and they're willing to pay practically anything for the right man.
I heard that story, too, but I couldn't get a job with Dipsomania.
I'd like to know why you couldn't.
Well, for one thing, I just declared war on them this morning.
You did what?
I declared war on Dipsomania this morning.
Why, of all the mean, selfish, inconsiderate things to do. You know how I hate wars.
But you don't understand, dear. Now, please let me tell
I
you...
don't understand, don't I? I understand plenty. You just want an excuse to go off on a lot of trips and leave me stuck here at home. Well, I won't have it, do you hear? You'll call this war off, or I'll know the reason why.
Oh, listen, sweetheart, think of the position that would put me in.
I don't care what position it puts you in. You've gotten away with plenty since we've been married. But you're not going to get away with this.
Now, wait a minute, honey.
Don't call me honey. I'm going right upstairs and pack my clothes and go home to Mother.
Wait, don't do that.
You try and stop me. I'll show you you can't declare wars to suit yourself.
Oh, Angel, listen. I'll call the whole thing off. Honest, I will. Cross my heart. I'll call the war off the first thing in the morning.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Georgie. All aboard.
In the Hearst newspapers the other day, George Ade wrote about a little group of his Indiana neighbors who had gotten together and fell to discussing the banks and bankers and how many of the local banks had to close up shop last November. Well, finally, one old fellow named Luke Simpkins got warmed up to his subject and analyzed the situation something like this.
Well, the way things was going last fall, I about come to the conclusion the only way to keep banks going in the small towns round here was to elect directors who hadn't any friends or relatives. The average country banker didn't seem any more qualified to protect depositors and use his head in loaning money than he did to be an aviator. I remember not so long ago I attended a big stag party down south. It was just at the time when a lot of them banks was popping off right in their depositors' faces. There were a lot of us Hoosiers present, and one fella, full of sentiment, or maybe it was sediment, he got up and proposed we sing that good old Hoosier lullaby on the banks of the Wabash. Another member of the party, a fellow who'd been pretty badly hooked, got on his feet and said, I move we omit the singing of that song. I happen to know there ain't no banks left along the Wabash.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Bug Bear. Yes, sir, Mr. Bug Bear. All aboard.
Author Bugs Bear is recognized as one of the world's wittiest writers. His terse comments on science, politics, society, or any other subject in the daily headlines are recognized as classics of modern humor. Today we're going to learn more about What a Man, Bugs Bear's famous fighter and hero of over 1,100 battles, all of them crooked. But no matter, according to Bear, What a Man is fighting turtleneck Nubans today at Madison Square Garden. It's just about time for the bout to begin. Porter.
Yassa, Mr. Harry, yassa.
Will you cut that music on the radio and see if you can pick up the What a Man Nubans fight at Madison Square Garden?
Yassa, boss. Yassa.
What a man's down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What a man was saved by the bell, folks. Another second and Turtleneck Nubans would have been champion of the world by a knockout in the first round. Listen to that crowd. Turtleneck hasn't got a mark on him, folks, and What a Man is out on his feet. It looks like curtains for him, folks. He'll never be able to go another round. What a Man's manager has pulled some plenty fast one, folks, but he'll never get his boy out of this hole. It's all over but the shouting. Aha! There's the bell for the second round. There's something the matter up there in the ring, folks. But so many people have crowded around, I can't see. Wait a minute. Hold everything. I'm going to crawl through the crowd and see what it's all about. Hey, well, listen, I never saw anything like this in all my life. Turtleneck came out for the second round wearing handcuffs.
Come on now, everybody out of the ring. Stand back, everybody out of the ring here. Where's Turtleneck's manager?
Right here, Ref.
Well, what's the idea of sending your boy into the ring wearing handcuffs? This another one of your frame-ups?
I don't know nothing about it, Ref. Ask him.
Oh.
Him, Turtleneck.
Hey, you Turtleneck. What's this guy trying to pull? Who slipped the handcuffs on you?
Say, Mr. Referee, how you talk. I wear them all the time. They're only slave bracelets.
The Club Car Special has come to the end of another trip on the air. And while the journey has been brief, you will find a longer session of fun and nonsense by these same writers and others in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers. Think of it, long articles, each chock full of laughs written by the world's leading humorists. No other newspaper presents such a list of names. O.O. McIntyre, Will Rogers, Bugs Bear, George A., Damon Runyon, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. There are laugh-provoking cartoons, too. Keep up with the best humor of the day, just as millions of readers do each Sunday. The Club Car Special, a program built upon the articles of these foremost writers of comedy, will be ready to arrive at your home next week at this same time over the same station. Be sure to meet it and enjoy another 15 minutes of original comedy. busy trip with a newspaper spread before us opened up to the March of Events and City Life section, a section that appears in Hearst newspapers from coast to coast. Columns full of fun and frivolity by the country's leading humorists. Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Arthur Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, just to name a few. And also in the City Life section are the latest and smartest cartoons, drawn exclusively for Hearst papers. Never a dull moment, a laugh in every square inch. Well, how's this for a starter? Now, here's a picture showing an upper hall in an apartment house. A very small boy is about to ring the bell.
Hello. Well, what do you want?
I'm the little boy that lives downstairs. Can I come in?
Why, I guess so. Come in.
Gee, it ain't in your living room. Can I look in your bedroom?
Well, what are you looking for, young man?
Oh, just something my mother told me about. Gosh, it ain't in your bedroom either.
What?
Can I look in the kitchen?
Well, if you'll tell me what you're looking for, maybe I can...
Doggone it. It's not even in the kitchen.
Huh?
Ooh, maybe it's in this closet.
What are you looking for, anyhow? I'll have to ask you to tell me now.
Gee whiz, I don't see how it could hide in a small place like this.
Young man, you listen to me. What is it you expect to find here? You must tell me or I'll have to send you home.
You wouldn't do that, would you, lady? Not till I get a good look at the elephant.
My elephant? Well, I have no elephant. Just what do you mean?
Well, we live right downstairs, and my mother says there's some elephant that walks around up here.
All aboard. Club calls business. Next stop, Arthur Bugs Bear. All aboard.
Today is a big day in Roughtown, that hard-boiled hamlet created by Bugs Bear. It seems that the local champion, named What a Man, is defending his title against Toodles Bowser, who is also supposed to pack a wicked wallop. The stadium is crowded to capacity. The fans are wild with excitement. The noise that you hear is just a few of the girls cracking black walnuts with their teeth.
There they go. Now you'll see something.
Yeah, look at Toadles. Boy, he's plenty tough.
He can't smack hard enough to get a rumble from a drop. Wait till you see what a man land on.
That one a man so muscle bound he couldn't even throw his mother a kiss. Oh, look at what did I tell you? Right on the button.
The champ didn't even feel that one.
Yeah, says you. Boy, this guy Toadles is so tough, he gets rope burns every morning just from tying his own necktie. Oh, look at that one. What a man is down.
He ain't down. He's just fixing his shoelace.
He's out. He's out. Toadles wins. Toadles wins.
This is a sissy fight. Who called for the gloves, anyhow? What a man ain't used to fighting with gloves. That sissy manager of Toodles asked for the gloves. He was afraid Toodles might get hoided.
Yeah, that's what you think. He wasn't afraid Toadles would get hurt.
No?
No, he just made Toadles wear the gloves so he couldn't pick the referee's pocket.
All aboard. Club call special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
One of the most popular radio features of the past few years were the hillbillies, those quaint songsters and instrumentalists of the southern mountains. But not all of these hinterland folks, however, have braved the rigors of the broadcasting studio. Lots of them still remain in their isolated haunts, unaware of modern progress. O.O. McIntyre's feature in the Hearst papers recently carried an account of what happened when a couple of northern motorists encountered a couple of real honest-to-goodness mountain folks.
Some country around here.
Looks like 40 miles from nowhere.
We haven't passed anyone for miles.
There's something coming up, though, the road now.
Yeah, oh, a horse and buggy.
Well, if you ask me, it's the old gray mare and the one-horse shay.
Yes, I'll give them plenty of room. They might be moonshiners.
Seems to be a man and an old woman.
Holy smokes, look at that horse.
Why, he's scared.
Whoa there, kid. Down you whoa.
The old woman's jumping out.
Just look at her run. Straight through those bushes, too.
Oh, the horse must be a bad actor. I'll stop the car.
That fellow can hardly hold him.
You never saw an auto before, I guess. I'd better help.
Oh, please be careful.
Hey, fella. Let me give you a hand.
Well, don't need no hand, mister. Whoa, whoa, Nelly.
Was that your mother jumped out of the buggy a minute ago?
Yeah, Ma's a mite fidgety on the road.
Well, here. Say, now, let me help. I'll hold your horse's bridle and lead him past my car.
Well, don't bother about the horse, mister. You just get to hold of Ma and lead her past. All aboard, Club Call Special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Will Rogers likes to talk about the early days in the movies when any picture was a success so long as it was about cowboys and desperados and beautiful heroines. Will tells a story about an ambitious actor applying for a job. The conversation ran something like this.
So you want to be an actor, huh?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Say, why should I mind? What kind of acting have you got, for instance?
Well, I'm pretty good at cowboy stuff.
So you think you're a cowboy, huh? Can you throw it a lasso?
A what?
You know, the lariat,
I don't get you.
you know, that piece of rope.
Oh, no, I never did any roping.
Maybe you can roll a cigarette with one hand behind you, huh?
No, I can't even do that with two hands.
Such a bum cowboy. Listen, maybe tricks on the horses that you do, huh?
Oh, no, I was never on a horse in my life.
Say, what is this, a joke or something? I'm making pictures of a rancher whose beautiful daughter gets kidnapped, and then all the cowboys they are riding on their horses to save her. And you was never on a horse in your life.
Well, I could play the part of the rancher. I could do that.
So how could you play the part of a rancher when you can't even sit on a horse?
Well, that's easy. All he has to do is stand on the porch and point where the kidnappers went.
All aboard, Club Call Special. Next stop, Milk Grove. All aboard.
Milt Gross has had one of the most rapid rises in popularity of any humorist in recent years. His character, Joe Runt, is gaining an ever-increasing following in Hearst newspapers throughout the country. Today we find Joe in a particularly happy mood because he's getting a ride home in the boss's car. And on the way, the boss is giving Joe a bit of friendly advice.
I'll tell you, Joe, there's nothing like a little consideration to keep a wife happy.
I guess you're right, Mr. Thorndyke. My wife is never so happy as when she is considering something to throw at me.
Oh, I guess you haven't been taking my advice lately.
Oh, yes, I have.
Remember what you told me one day about planning little surprises for my wife?
So you remember that, did you? What pleasant little surprises have you planned?
Well, I'm working on one now. I sent her picture to the magazine.
Sent her picture to the magazine? What's that all about?
Well, this magazine is running a contest.
What kind of a contest?
It's called a Why I Love My Wife contest.
Well, how does it work, Joe?
Well, you send your wife's picture in, and you also write a little essay on why you love her. And the best picture and the best essay wins a prize.
That sounds fine.
Yes, sir. She doesn't know anything about it, though. I'm planning it as a big surprise.
When will the winners be announced?
They ought to be published today. I'm hoping the magazine is home already, and maybe my wife has seen it, and maybe she'll be in good humor.
Well, here's your house, Joe.
Thanks for the ride, Mr. Thorndyke.
Not at all. Good luck.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's you, is it?
Good evening, sweetheart. Say, did that magazine we subscribed to come today?
Well, it certainly did.
Did you happen to look at it?
I certainly did.
Did you see anything in it that made you feel kind of happy?
Yeah, I saw something in it, all right, all right. Was it you who sent them my picture?
Gosh, was it really in? Did you win the prize?
Did I win the prize? You bet I won the prize. Anthony, did you send them my picture?
Yeah, I did. I thought it would make you kind of happy to win the Why I Love My Wife contest.
You did you? Well, the contest I won was the Funny Face contest.
Funny face contest?
Yeah, Funny Face contest. And the prize I won was a waffle iron.
I wondered what you were doing carrying that waffle iron around.
Well, you needn't wonder anymore.
Hey, don't!
The Club Car Special comes to another stop. You have been listening to Fun and Nonsense by the foremost writers of humor. But you can continue the program, if you wish, right in your own home by securing a copy of the Hearst Sunday newspaper and by reading the March of Events and City Life section. There you will find long articles by such famous authors as Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. No other newspaper has such an imposing array of names, so prominently identified with the comedy world. Look and laugh at the comical cartoons also. The Club Car Special is scheduled to arrive at your home next week at this same time over the same station. Don't be late for this comedy train. You are assured of another 15 minutes of fun and nonsense.
All aboard, Club Call Special. All aboard, all aboard.
As the Club Car Special pulls out of the station, we open our newspaper to the March of Events and City Life section, a section of wit and humor that appears in Hearst Sunday newspapers throughout the country. Here we find the writings of America's foremost laugh-provokers, O.O. McIntyre, Sam Hellman, Will Rogers, Arthur Bugs Bear, Milt Gross. There are also sparkling cartoons by the leading humorous artists of the day, $1 million worth of mirth and merriment. Well, what's this we have at the top of the page? A cartoon showing a reception room of a business office. An attractive girl is seated at a desk, and an eager young man with a book under his arm has just come in.
I'd like to see Mr. Wallington.
I'm afraid you can't do that. You see, he...
Yes, but it's very important. Important to Mr. Wallington, I mean.
I'm sure Mr. Wallington wouldn't be interested. You see...
But I'm certain that he would be interested. I know all about Mr. Wallington.
Oh.
He's a very far-sighted and ambitious man, always looking for anything that will broaden his viewpoint. Now, I have a book here that will do just that.
Oh, so that's it. You're a book agent.
Well, not exactly. I represent the Self-Advancement Company, Incorporated, and we have compiled a book entitled Self-Help, which gives the secret of
There's
all...
no use of your wasting your time. You see, Mr. Wallington has just done something that...
I don't care what he has just done. Whatever it is, this book will help him do it better.
You think so?
I know so. Just tell me what he did, and I'll prove that he could do it better.
Well, he just jumped out of the window.
Club call special, all aboard, all aboard. Next stop, Awesome Bugs Back.
You may have heard of a lot of tough places in this world, but you never heard of one as tough as Roughtown. Arthur Bugs Bear tells all about it in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers. The heavyweight champion of Roughtown is a guy named What a Man. But just now, a pall of anxiety hangs heavily over the town. What a Man has been missing for several days. Let's hear what news there is today.
Gee, it's going to be plenty tough if we don't find Waterman in time for his fight with Papa Dell.
Well, what do you suppose he is?
Well, the last anybody seen of him, he was playing leapfrog over the Rocky Mountains just to get in shape.
Well, maybe he stubbed his toe on one of them peaks and fell in a snowdrift.
I thought of that, so I sent a pack of St. Bernard dogs up there with kegs of cognac around their necks.
Yeah, did they find anything?
We don't know yet. The dogs ain't come back.
Well, hey, what was that? That sounds like a dog barking. Now, listen to that. Hey.
You're right. There they come down the street. There's the St. Bernards I sent out after Waterman. Come here, dogs, come here. Something funny about this. What's become of the kegs they had around their necks?
Well, there's something tied around that one's neck. Hey, come here, puppy.
Looks like a note.
Yeah, that is a note.
What's it say?
It's from Waterman. It says, thanks for the snifter. I enjoyed it very much. If you don't mind, please send up an elephant with a wine list.
All aboard, Club call special. Next stop, Sam Hellman. All aboard.
And now we pay a little visit to the Updike family, whose biography is written by Sam Hellman in the Hearst Sunday newspapers in all parts of the United States. The Updikes are very mysterious people, the mystery being how they ever got away from their keeper. But here they are. We'll let you form your own conclusions.
Well, my sweet, what do we have on for tonight?
Strange as it may seem, my sweet, we're going to the opera.
Pardon me, I guess I wasn't listening. It sounded as if you said we were going to the opera.
That's exactly what I did say. Mrs. Flugelman just called up and said we could have her box at the opera.
I resent that.
You resent what, my sweet?
I resent the idea that I would occupy a box that had previously been occupied by other people.
Oh, so the Flugelman's box isn't good enough for you, is that it?
I've got nothing against the box. To be perfectly frank, I'd be glad to sit in it if they just move it out to the opera house.
Ha! The trouble with you is that you're just a born vulgarian.
What do you mean, vulgarian? I eat lots of meat.
Aren't you thinking of vegetarian?
As a matter of fact, I wasn't. I was thinking about an opera I wrote myself when I was a mere boy.
Oh, what opera did you ever write, my sweet? What was it called?
That's just the trouble. I couldn't think of a name for it. Oh, wait a minute. It seems to me the fellow I tried to sell it to suggested a name.
What name did he suggest?
I'm sorry, but it's nothing I could tell you over the radio.
I'm not surprised. I should think you'd try to forget such products of your misguided youth.
Yeah, that's a nice attitude to take, always holding my past against me.
Who's holding your past against you, my...
Oh, you are.
Don't be silly. In the first place, how could I tell your misguided youth from your present condition?
All aboard Club Car Special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
In his column in the Hearst Sunday newspapers recently, O.O. McIntyre told what goes on behind the scenes in one of those strange marriages that takes place every now and then among the literary and artistic folks. Now, while these marriages may seem strange to us, some of them at least have greater lasting powers than the conventional ones. At any rate, here's what happened while a long-absent friend was visiting the husband.
Well, Tom, it's great to see you after all these years.
You old rascal, still a bachelor, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I guess I'm out of luck for life.
What's the matter? Are you nursing a broken heart?
Oh, no. I guess I'm just afraid of the sacred institution of matrimony. By the way, where's your wife?
Oh, she's home, I guess.
I never met her, you know. I hope to see her while I'm here.
I'll get her to have us over to dinner sometime.
You'll get her to, what?
We don't live together, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, old man. I didn't know. That's quite too bad.
What's too bad? Why, we get on famously. More in love than ever.
Are you spoofing?
Of course not. We never did live together. We just stayed the way we were when we were courting. I have my apartment and she has hers.
But why such a strange arrangement?
Nothing strange about it to us. Harris paints and I write. We have our separate interests and our separate moods, so we just keep our private lives separate and keep from getting on each other's nerves.
But when do you see each other?
Oh, very often. I was over to her place only last night. She was giving a dinner party.
But that wasn't very private, was it?
No, but Harris asked me to come as a special favor.
Special favor?
Yes, she was giving this dinner party and needed an extra man.
All aboard Club Car Special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Will Rogers writes with equally brilliant wit on every subject under the sun. That's one of the reasons why his articles in the Hearst Sunday newspapers have their ever-increasing following. The other day, Will was discussing aviation and told the story of a round-the-world flyer who landed back home after a particularly hazardous flight. We reenact the conversation that took place between the flyer and a reporter.
Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
Not at all. Fire away.
I understand that aviation has reached the point where crossing the Atlantic is just duck soup. Is that so?
I'll say it is. Unless you're lucky, it's exactly like flying through a mess of thick, gooey duck soup.
That isn't quite what I meant. What do you consider the most difficult part of your flight? Was it when your oil feed line froze up?
Well, that was kind of bad, but I had more difficult things than that happen.
You mean when you made that forced landing up in Alaska?
Well, that was plenty tough, but I've done more difficult things than that.
Or perhaps you refer to the time that you had to live 14 days on 3 chocolate bars.
No, even that couldn't be called my most difficult problem.
Well, what was your most difficult problem?
Well, I should say it was trying to get some sleep after I landed up in Alaska.
What kept you awake?
Well, you see, it was so cold I had to sleep in my flying suit.
Well, didn't that keep you warm enough?
Oh, it kept me warm as toast. But you see, my flying suit had zippers on it.
What about it?
Well, the Eskimos had never seen zippers before, and while I was trying to sleep, they kept zipping them up and down.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Milk Gross. All aboard.
Milt Gross has created a lot of famous characters, but none has a greater following than Joe Runt, whose life story runs in Hearst Sunday newspapers from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Joe is the kind of a trusting, good-natured guy who hangs on every word his boss says. The other day, he heard the boss raving about a trip he'd made back to the scenes of his childhood. So right away, Joe decides to take a trip back to the scenes of his own childhood, and that's where we find him now, paying a call on his boyhood sweetheart, whose name is Effie.
Gee, Effie, it's kind of nice to see you again after all these years.
Oh, don't mention it, Joey. I didn't mind waiting a bit.
Do you remember how I used to pull your pigtails back in the little red schoolhouse?
Oh, that's why you look so different now. You haven't got a black eye, Joey.
And, gee, do you remember how I used to lead the old village choir?
They never did quite catch up with you, did they?
And I'll never forget how we used to go down to that old village blacksmith under the spreading chestnut tree.
And neither will I, Joey. It was all I could do to keep the blacksmith from putting shoes on you.
Oh, gee, Effie, I often wish I had married you instead of Mrs. Runt.
Oh, Joey, say, you ain't married yet, are you?
Sure I am. Here's a picture right here in my watch. Oh, what's the matter, Effie? You look so sad.
Will you excuse me a minute, Joey? I gotta make a phone call.
Why, sure, Effie.
Hello, operator. Give me Maple 6431, ring 2. Hello? Is that you, Clara? This is Effie. Remember that bet we made about 20 years ago? Yeah, that's it. Well, you win, Clara. Joe Runt did get a wife.
Again, the Club Car Special goes its merry way, scattering a cargo of laughs and chuckles everywhere. There is a continuation of this program awaiting you in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspaper and published in your community. There you will find long articles of laugh-provoking comedy written by the nation's leading humorists, Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. No other newspaper provides such a wealth of comedy for your amusement. Follow these articles each week and keep in tune with the best and latest humor of the day. There are rib-tickling cartoons also. Remember, there is a full page of articles written by the nation's most noted humorists in the March of Events and City Life section in the Hearst Sunday newspapers. The Club Car Special program is scheduled to reach your home again at this same station next week at the same time. Be sure to tune in for another 15 minutes of chuckles.
All aboard, Club Car Special. All aboard, all aboard.
Again, we board the Club Car Special and sink into a comfortable chair and open our newspaper to the March of Events and City Life section. A section written by America's front-rank humorists and which appears in all Hearst Sunday newspapers throughout the country. Here you will chuckle with such masters of mirth as Will Rogers, Sam Hellman, Arthur Bugs Bear, O.O. McIntyre, Milt Gross. And as an added feature, you will find smart, sophisticated cartoons drawn by the cream of America's humorous artists. What a section. Let's go. Now, just for a starter, here's a cartoon showing a scene in a big city police station. The sergeant is behind the desk, and a patrolman has just entered breathlessly.
Hey, Sarge, you know that new traffic cop we got?
Yeah, what's he done now?
Well, he just made a big pinch. 16 guys.
Well, it's about time he did something. What did he pick him up for?
I don't know yet. He's unloading them from the wagon now. Wait, here he comes now.
Come on, you fellas, come on now. Stand up in front of the sergeant there. Hello, Sergeant. I brought you some prisoners.
Say, what is this? What did you arrest these men for?
Well, they was breaking the law.
Why, you must be crazy. These men are firemen.
Yeah, I know, but they was riding on a great big truck.
Yeah, and what of it?
Well, you see, Sergeant, they was parking right in front of a fire plug.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Arthur Bugs Bear. All aboard.
Not all the excitement in the Hearst Sunday newspapers is on the front page these days. Readers are turning with feverish interest to the March of Events and City Life section to find out about the match between What a Man and Bopper Dell. What a Man is the heavyweight champ of Roughtown, a tough little community created by Arthur Bugs Bear. Wada can't make up his mind whether to fight Bopper Dell or not. Maybe he'll come to some decision today, but we'll find him talking to Mayor Rupp.
Hey, did you hear what the boys are saying down at the gas house, Water?
No, what are they saying?
They think you're yellow for not fighting Bopper Dell.
I ain't got time to fight that mug. I'm busy.
Well, he ain't no setup, and you better take him out pretty soon, or the gang will be giving you the Bronx cheer.
All right, tell you, I ain't got no time to fight. I'm busy. I'm working. I got a job.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I signed up with that new lunchroom across the street.
Are you washing dishes?
No, they're using me as a lookout in a dumbwaiter shaft.
Oh, how's the grub over there? I hear they give you all you can eat for 15 cents.
You got it wrong. They don't give you all you can eat. They give you all you can stand.
Yeah? Hey, where you going now?
I'm going over to the drugstore for a sandwich. This is me lunch hour.
That's funny. Working in a lunchroom and going out for lunch? Won't they give you a sandwich in the house?
They tried to, and I had to suck them.
What's the matter? Ain't their stuff no good?
It's terrible. They get their butter out of the grease boxes down at the freight yard.
Yeah?
And when the trains go by, they save the cinders to pepper the eggs. Hey.
What?
I was just thinking. I changed me mind about Bopper Dell.
You mean that you're going to fight him?
Sure, anytime.
What made you change your mind?
I just seen him coming out of that lunchroom where I work at.
What difference does that make?
Any guy that eats there is out on his feet already.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
O.O. McIntyre is the dean of Broadway columnists. His gleanings along the Great White Way have made this famous thoroughfare as well known to the natives of Arkansas as it is to the New Yorker. McIntyre's articles are an exclusive feature of all Hearst Sunday newspapers everywhere. Here is a typical sidelight on the life of a celebrity as seen by this popular columnist. He tells of a very prominent lecturer who was invited to talk before a local women's organization. We'll let you hear what took place just as the lecturer stepped on the platform and was greeted by the president of the organization.
Oh, I think it was simply ducky of you to come. Oh, what is it you're going to lecture on?
I think it was Alaska you wanted me to talk about, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, yes. How stupid of me to forget. I hope you're going to tell us all about those cute little pygmies they have up there.
Pygmies? I never saw any pygmies in Alaska.
Oh, but you must have. You know, those cute little ducks that walk like Charlie Chaplin.
You're thinking of penguins, aren't you?
Well, maybe that's what they are. Anyhow, penguins are pygmies. I think they're terribly cute. Oh, dear. Oh, look, my dear. You've forgotten your watch chain.
My watch chain? I don't own one. I carry a wristwatch.
Well, I don't see how you're ever going to lecture without a watch chain. What, will you twirl while you're talking?
Oh, I think I can manage.
Well, just as you say, my man. One thing I meant to ask you. Do you walk up and down very much? I mean, when you lecture.
Why, I may move around just a bit.
Well, would you mind walking on the left side of the platform? You see, the right is getting a little worn.
Well, I'll remember that.
And now, then, my man, I think everything is ready.
If it isn't too much trouble, would you ask someone to bring me a pitcher of ice water?
Ice water? Ice water. Did you want it for drinking?
No, dear lady. I use it when I go into my high diving act.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
In the Hearst Sunday papers the other day, Will Rogers took up the subject of government control of gold. Will, as usual, had a lot to say that was right to the point. We're going to dramatize for you one of the amusing sidelights he brought out. We begin with a scene in a general store out in the West. The proprietor is behind the counter and an old prospector is just coming in the door.
Well, Lem, what can I do for you?
Well, I'll take a couple of sacks of flour, Dave.
Here you are, Lem.
Thank
What
you.
else can I get you?
Well, might give me a side of that dried beef there and some salt and pepper.
Must be going on a trip, ain't you, Lem?
Well, just going to mosey around a bit. How are them pickaxes you got over there?
Ain't had no complaints. Best pickaxes you can get.
Well, give me one, and I'll take a spade, too.
What are you up to, Lem? Sounds like the old days when you was prospecting for gold.
Well, I sort of took a notion to try my hand at it again.
Yeah, what do you expect to find, Lem? There ain't no gold in them there hills now.
Well, I ain't going up in them there hills.
Now, where are you going?
Well, it's like this. All the gold that used to be in them there hills was dug up years ago,
That's right.
and that gold was turned into money and put in the bank.
That's where it went.
Then not so long ago, folks got scared and took their gold out of the bank and buried it in the backyard.
That's what they did.
Then along come Mr. Roosevelt and says all the gold belongs to government. And that just about turns that gold that everyone was hoarding into counterfeit.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Lem.
Yes, sir, and the folks that buried that gold are plumb scared to dig it up.
Have you got some buried, Lem?
No, sir, but I know where there are a lot of backyards. All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Milk Grove. All aboard.
Millions of readers of the Hearst Sunday newspapers are faithful followers of Joe Runt, a character created by the fertile brain of Milt Gross. Joe Runt is a likable little guy who thinks the sun rises and sets in his boss, Mr. Thorndyke. Today we find Joe at his favorite haunt, the neighborhood pool room. He's talking to some of the boys.
Hiya, fellas. Hello, boys. Hello, Joe. Say, I was just wondering if any of you boys know where I can get a nice, fresh chicken.
Now, what's the matter with Oscar's butcher shop right down at the corner?
Well, I was thinking of that, only I got to be sure this chicken is awful fresh.
What's the big idea? What you so particular about?
Well, you see, my boss, it's for him. I heard him say he'd like to have some nice fried chicken like he got down south, and I want to make him a present of one.
I get it. Hey, here comes Papa, the proprietor. Maybe he can give you a steer.
Hello, Papa. Hi.
Hello, Joe. What's on your mind, eh?
Well, there's not much, only I was just asking Sam here where I could get a very, very fresh chicken.
Oh, so you want the fresh chicken, eh? Well, I can fix you up a fine. I got a chicken, and she's so fresh, she's still walking around.
Well, that's great, Papa. Say, would you sell it to me as a very, very special favor?
Well, I'm gonna do better for that. I'm gonna raffle this chicken for you.
Are you running a raffle, Papa?
Oh, sure. I got the chances all printed and everything.
Gee, that's swell. How much are those chances?
Well, the 10 cents a chance. How many you want?
Well, now, let me see. I'll take about $1 worth.
You sure a smart fellow, Joe. You want to be sure to win, eh?
Yeah, you see, Papa, it's for my boss. Here's the $1.
Oh, grazie. Here's the chances, 10 of them.
Well, now, wait a minute. Maybe you better give me another $1 worth.
Oh, sure thing. That's all right. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the 10 more chances.
That ain't all the chances you got, is it, Papa?
Well, I sell quite a few already. I only got the 9 more left.
Well, 9 more left, huh? Well, Papa, I guess I better take them, too. You see, I don't want anybody else in the whole world but me to win this here chicken.
Well, Joe, you certainly were a smart fellow. Well, here's your chances. And if you wait right here, I'm going to be back in 1 minute.
Oh, I'll wait, all right, Papa. But say, listen, please, hurry, will you?
I'll hurry, Joe. Don't worry, I'll hurry.
Gee, you sure do want that chicken, Joe.
Yeah, you bet I do. You know, I can hardly wait till Papa gets back here with it.
What do you mean gets back with it? He didn't go for no chicken. He only went out to get some more chances printed.
At this point, may we say that you can make this program as long as you wish by turning to the March of Events and City Life section of your Hearst Sunday newspaper. There you will find long articles that have been written by these same writers: Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. This program has given you only brief excerpts of their uproarious comedy, for there's column after column of wit and merriment awaiting you. No other newspaper presents such an assembly of so many noted comedy writers of the day. In the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers, you will find sparkling cartoons also. The Club Car special broadcast has been scheduled to visit your home next week at this same time over this same radio station. Be sure to listen in for another 15 minutes of delightful merriment.
aboard, Club Car Special. All aboard.
Right on time, our Club Car Special pulls out of the station and we relax in our seats to enjoy the March of Events and City Life section of our newspaper. This popular section appears in Hearst Sunday newspapers from coast to coast. It is written by such famous humorists as Will Rogers, Arthur Bugs Bear, O.O. McIntyre, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman. Its cartoons are drawn by the brightest and most up-to-the-minute cartoonists of the day. The March of Events and City Life section offers you $1 million worth of fun and frivolity. Here we go. And now, first of all, let's take a peek at a cartoon. Here's one of a man and woman sitting at a reading table in their home. The hour is late, and the man seems to be dozing off.
Henry, you've dropped your paper again.
What'd you say?
I said you dropped your paper.
Oh, yes, oh, I did.
Why don't you go to bed if you're so sleepy?
Well, I'm too tired.
Well, stop sitting there with your head in your hand. You know you make me nervous.
All right.
Oh, I see all the stores are having bargain day tomorrow. I better get downtown early. And look at this. Did you read about that kangaroo with two heads? Henry, are you listening to me? Henry!
What do you say?
Oh, there you go, dozing off again. That's what you're doing. And right while I was talking to you. Now, do you think that's nice? Henry, you're doing it again. Do you hear me, Henry?
Yeah, of course. What's the matter?
Well, will you please wake up long enough to go to sleep?
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
In his column in the Hearst Sunday newspapers, O.O. McIntyre tells the story of an American who was traveling in Europe. It seems that this man went into a restaurant, and here's what happened.
This is a good table, yes?
Fine.
And what else, please?
Well, let's see. Now, I'm not terribly hungry.
Maybe you like it a little soup?
No, I don't feel much like soup today. I wish I could read your language better. This menu is all Greek to me.
Wait, I fix it. I give you one of the American menus. Here.
Oh, thanks. That's a lot better. Say, this is an American menu, but it's almost as bad as yours. All the dishes are named after movie stars.
Yeah, movie stars, politicians, and baseball players, and everyone that is famous.
What's a Sally Rand salad?
Sally Rand is your famous fan dancer, ain't it?
Yes, that's right.
Well, you see, the Sally Rand salad is served without dressing.
I get it. But you know what I think I'd like to have?
What is it, please?
Just a plain, ordinary Bismarck herring.
Ah, that's too bad. The only herring we got is what we call the Huey Long herring.
Huey Long herring? What is that like?
We take out the brain and serve with the mouth open.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Arthur Bugs Bath. All aboard.
Readers of Hearst Sunday newspapers have been excitedly following the goings-on of a mythical place known as Roughtown. According to its creator, Arthur Bugs Bear, it's a pretty tough little burg. The local heavyweight champion, whose name is What a Man, has been looking for a match and has gotten a line on a guy named Glut, who's the white hope from the neighboring town of Red Ears. We find What a Man and his manager talking things over.
makes you think you can polish off this guy Glut? Maybe he's tough.
Oh, I ain't worried none. He's a pushover for me.
Yeah, I ain't so sure. You didn't look so good in that last fight with Boppy Dell.
Oh, I ain't worried. Glut'll be duck soup.
Well, just the same, I ain't letting you fight nobody like giving the once over. I ain't figuring on losing any fights.
Didn't I tell you he's a pushover? What are you beefing about?
What do you know about it? Did you ever see the guy?
Well, I ain't really seen him, but I got a picture of him.
You have? Where is it?
Right here. Here. Look at that.
Gee, he's plenty big. Hey, I think you better lay off for him. Say, that's a funny pose he's got there, ain't it? Does he always pose with his arms straight out from his sides that way?
Sure.
And his legs spread out like that?
Sure.
And with his head back?
That's right.
And his eyes closed?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a funny background in that picture. What is that background anyway?
That's how I know he's a pushover. That's the floor of the ring.
All aboard. Club call special. Next stop, Sam Hellman. All aboard.
Sam Hellman has created for the Hearst Sunday newspapers a family known as the Updikes. The Updikes easily deserve the title of the world's goofiest family, and were suddenly bitten by the own your own home bug. Today we find Cousin Pete, Cousin Tinkham, and Cousin Ella considering the subject from all angles.
All I've got to say is, if Cousin Tinkham wants to buy a home of his own, I see no reason why he shouldn't do it.
Neither do I, if Cousin Tinkham is tired of enjoying his peace of mind. Am I right, Tink, old boy?
What makes you think the purchase of my own modest dwelling place will have a disastrous effect on my mental equilibrium?
If I remember the statement correct, I merely referred to your peace of mind. I made no mention whatsoever of your mental equilibrium. In fact, I didn't even know you were suffering from it. You should see a doctor at once.
Oh, pardon me, but I'm afraid you boys are getting off the track. We were discussing the purchase of a home and not a medical attention.
So we were, and I apologize for my digressing. Let me see, where were we?
Personally, I was on the verge of calling up my real estate agent and telling him to send over the papers.
That's right, I remember now, and I was on the verge of restraining you from your folly.
And just why do you consider it folly for Cousin Tinkham to own his own home?
For the very simple reason, my dear Cousin Ella, that Cousin Tinkham has never been blessed with a ne'er-do-well son.
I'm afraid that I don't follow you, Cousin Pete. What, may I ask, has the lack of a ne'er-do-well son got to do with the subject?
Well, for instance, if you had a home of your own, you would also have a mortgage.
Very probably.
And if you had a mortgage, the sheriff might drop around one day and foreclose.
Well, that's possible.
Well, then, according to the very best fiction on the subject, you need a ne'er-do-well son.
What for?
To return from Australia and lift the mortgage.
All aboard. Club call special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Today we have another little sketch based on Will Rogers' fondness for aviation. This time the subject of that very mysterious region above the Earth known as the stratosphere. We hear an aviator trying to explain it to an interested woman.
You see, the stratosphere is a layer atmosphere that lies just above the layer of air that surrounds the Earth.
You mean it's an entirely separate layer?
That's right. You might say that the first layer, the one next to the Earth, is like our underclothes.
Oh, how interesting.
And the stratosphere is a second layer like our outside clothing.
Oh, I see what you mean. But I guess you couldn't explain it that way to everybody, could you?
Oh, I think practically anyone would understand anything as simple as that.
Oh, but how about a nudist?
Well, maybe you're right.
Tell me, how high is this stratosphere?
Oh, roughly speaking, it begins about 8 miles up.
And what's it like up there, huh?
Well, I've never been that high myself, but it must be very strange. For one thing, you can't see the Earth at all.
Oh, my goodness. I guess that's why you never hear of a parachute jumper jumping from the stratosphere.
No, you never do, but someday someone may have nerve enough to do it.
But I don't see how they could. You know, even if they wanted to.
Yeah, how do you mean?
Well, you say you can't even see the Earth from way, way up there.
That's right.
Then how would you know which way to jump?
All aboard. Club call special. Next stop, Milk Grove. All aboard.
Followers of Joe Runt in the Hearst Sunday newspapers know how much Joe admires his boss. In fact, whatever the boss does, Joe has to do. The other day, Joe heard him talking about a new necktie he'd bought, so he bought one on the sudden impulse. First time Joe passed a men's clothing shop, he stepped right in and headed for the necktie counter, and that's where we find him right now.
Say, I'd like to buy a nice necktie.
Certainly, sir. Have you got any particular style in mind?
Well, have you got one with polka dots?
Right here, sir. How is this one?
Say, that's fine. Can I try it on?
Why, certainly. No trouble at all. Just remove the one that you're wearing now.
All right. There.
This is very simple to put on. Let me show you how it goes. It just snaps right on your collar button, just like that. How's that?
Gosh, for goodness sakes.
What's the matter?
Well, it looks kind of funny.
Oh, I see what's doing that. It's the shirt that you've got on. It's all wrong for that tie. Here, try this shirt on. Take your coat off. Take.
All right, there.
No. Slip this shirt right on over your other one.
All right.
Let me help you button it. There. Now, how's that? Now, look in the mirror.
Gosh, for goodness sake.
What's the matter?
Well, it still looks kind of funny.
It does? Oh, I see what's the matter now. It's your hat. That hat is all wrong with that shirt and tie.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, that's no doubt about it. Now, just let me have that derby of yours and put this straw hat on.
Well, all right, if you say so.
Now, take a look at that in the mirror. What do you think of that?
Well, if you don't mind, I still think it looks kind of funny.
You're right. Oh, now I see what the whole trouble is. There's just one thing spoiling the whole effect.
What's that?
It's your face.
The Club Car Special has come to the end of another trip on the air. And while the journey has been brief, you will find a longer session of fun and nonsense by these same writers and others in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers. Think of it, long articles, each chock full of laughs, written by the world's leading humorists. No other newspaper presents such a list of names. O.O. McIntyre, Will Rogers, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. There are laugh-provoking cartoons, too. Keep up with the best humor of the day, just as millions of readers do each Sunday. The Club Car Special, a program built upon the articles of these foremost writers of comedy, will be ready to arrive at your home next week at this same time over the same station. Be sure to meet it and enjoy another 15 minutes of original comedy.
All aboard. Club Call Special. All aboard.
As the Club Car Special pulls out of the station, we sink into our comfortable seats and open up to the March of Events and City Life section of our newspaper. This section appears in Hearst Sunday newspapers throughout the country and presents an all-star lineup of American humorists. Will Rogers, Arthur Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, O.O. McIntyre, Sam Hellman, not to mention the gay, sparkling cartoons drawn especially for this section by the foremost comic artists. Here we go, and let the laughs fall where they may. Well, at the top of our March of Events and City Life section, we find a cartoon showing a pretty young girl entertaining a very distinguished-looking visitor. Unless my eyes deceive me, he seems to be an Army officer of high rank.
Oh, Major League, I do wish y'all would tell me more about your thrilling experiences.
Are you quite sure you aren't getting bored?
Why, Major, how could you say such a thing? You don't know what it means to a poor, weak little girl like me to meet a big, brave man like you.
Oh, I have gotten around a bit, I suppose, but it's all in a day's work.
And just look at all those beautiful medals you have, all over your chest, too. Wherever did you get them?
Oh, they're not half of what I have at home, not half.
I like that big one there with the ribbon on it. Where'd you get that one, Major?
Oh, I had a bit of a run-in with the riffs down in Africa. I managed to come out top dog, and that decoration followed.
And where did you get that one?
Let me see. Oh, that one came after a tussle with the ballet tribesmen in Arabia.
Oh?
I showed them what was what and had that medal pinned on me.
I think you're perfectly marvelous, Major Lee. And look, there's one that looks terribly impotent. What'd you do to get that one?
That one?
Yes. Oh, please tell me all about it, please.
You know, I don't think I can quite remember.
Oh, do try to remember. I'm simply dying to know.
Wouldn't you rather hear about some of the others?
Oh, no, please, Major Lee. Don't put me off like that. I can't rest till I know what you did to win that beautiful decoration.
Now, you're quite certain you want to know?
Oh, yes, Major Lee. I'm just crazy to know about it.
Well, as a matter of fact, I won it in a crap game.
All aboard. Club Call Special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
O.O. McIntyre, whose column is an exclusive feature of the Hearst Sunday newspapers, spends much of his time prowling along Broadway, picking up interesting sidelights on this world-famous thoroughfare. The following episode is one that McIntyre reported very recently. The scene is backstage at a current theatrical hit.
Can you tell me where I'll find the manager of this theater?
I can that. He's in his office, and furthermore, he's a busy man.
I'd like very much to see him if I could.
Does he know you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm a total stranger to him, but I'll only take a minute of his time.
I don't think he'll see you. You better phone him and make an appointment.
I can't do that. I'm going out of town on a business trip in the morning, and this is the last chance I'll have to see him.
Well, wait a minute, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Oh, thanks. That's swell of you.
This is his office right here. I'd go and ask him. Oh, maybe I better knock first.
Come in.
Excuse me, sir, but there's the man outside wants to see you.
Tell him to come back tomorrow.
Well, you see, he's leaving town tomorrow, and he wants to see you now.
Is it important?
I kind of think it is the way he talks.
All right. I can give him just 2 minutes.
All right, I'll get him. He's right outside the door here. Hey, mister. Come on, he says he'll see you. Come in.
Gee, that's great.
Now, what did you want to see me about, sir?
Well, I seen your show yesterday, and there's something that's been bothering me ever since.
What was that?
It's about that part where them people are supposed to be eating them raw turnips. You know how they go around chewing on them raw turnips?
Yes. What about it?
Well, I've been wondering what they use for turnips. What do they use?
They use turnips.
You mean they use real turnips?
Yes, real turnips.
Real turnips. Gosh, I never thought of that.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Arthur Bug's Bar. All aboard.
In the Hearst Sunday newspapers, Arthur Bugs Bear writes about a place called Roughtown, and as the name implies, it's plenty rough. But in spite of the extraordinary hardihood of its natives, the local hospital occasionally gets a customer. As a matter of fact, they're just bringing a case into the emergency ward at the present moment. So let's run over and see what it's all about.
Take it easy, Bill. He's in pretty bad shape.
Okay. You watch your end of the stretcher, and I'll watch mine.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
There's Doc. Stitch him now. Hey, Doc.
Yeah, what do you got there?
It's Major Rupp. He's unconscious.
That's nothing new. What are you bringing him in here for?
Well, he's a little more unconscious than usual this time. We found him lying over in front of the city hall, frozen stiff.
Couldn't take it, eh? This cold weather was too much for him.
I guess so, Doc. Where'll we put him?
Oh, just set him down. I'll look him over.
Okay, Doc.
Boy, he is frozen stiff. Wonder how it happened.
I guess it's all on account of Testy Tessie.
What did Testy Tessie have to do with it?
Well, you know she's in love again, don't you?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
And you know how she's always picking daisies and playing he loves me not?
Yeah?
Well, you can't get daisies in the wintertime, so she used the Major's raccoon coat.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Will Rogers, whose articles are a feature of the Hearst Sunday newspapers, is keenly interested in aviation and follows all the latest developments in airplane design. He tells the story of two men who had just visited an aviation field and were discussing the various kinds of planes they had seen. Here's their conversation.
Gosh, they have some beauties out here, haven't they?
Yeah, some of these passenger planes sure are, honey.
Just like traveling on a railroad.
Yep. Couldn't make you any more comfortable in a hotel.
That's right. Say, there's the one that has me stopped.
Which one is that?
The one that has the wings under the windows there.
Oh, that's the very latest thing. This is the last word in passenger planes.
But what's the purpose of having those wings right under the windows?
Well, that's to meet the super service that hotels and railroads are handing out.
What do you mean, super service?
Well, when you look out of the window of a modern hotel, there's often a big electric sign to hide the view, right?
Yeah?
And on a railroad, there's always a freight train passing to cut off the scenery.
That's right.
Well, these wings do the same thing when you look down out of the plane. Super service, boy.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Milk Grove. All aboard.
Joe Runt, a little guy whose life story is being written for the Hearst Sunday newspapers, has a wife who doesn't trust him. In fact, today she has dropped in on a neighbor, Mrs. Moriarty, and she and Mrs. Moriarty are comparing notes on their respective mates. Let's listen in.
And what has Joe been doing now, Mrs. Runt?
That's just the trouble. I can't find out.
Have you any suspicions?
Well, he's acting very strange.
Strange, is it? What's he doing?
Well, for one thing, the last 3 mornings, Joey actually kissed me before going to the train.
Whoosh now. You can't mean it. Ah, that looks bad.
And on top of that, last night at dinner, without my saying a word, mind you, he asked me what we were going to give my mother for her birthday.
Glory be. No wonder you're worried.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't I always said all men are dogs? Whenever they start with their palavering in high manners, watch out for some kind of a scheme that they've got up their slaves.
That's just what I'm afraid of, Mrs. Moriarty.
Sure. And didn't I have the same trouble with me, Pat? All of a sudden, he got doing a little of queer things, like carrying coal up from the cellar and helping me with the dishes.
You don't mean it.
That I do, my darling. And divil a bit could I find out what was back of it all. Until one day, I discovered himself was red conscious.
Red conscious?
Yes, and what else could it be? Wearing red ties, red handkerchiefs, red socks.
Well, what was it all about, huh?
Well, I did a bit of thinking. Myself, smiling at the rogue all the time. And one day, I got a hunch.
Yes?
So, the first time Pat took the car out, saying he had to run down to see his sister, I snaked out ahead of him and hid in the rumble tree.
My, how thrilling. Oh, tell me, Mrs. Moriarty, what happened, huh?
Well, nothing happened until he got to the park, and then he stops. And a couple of minutes later, some hussy comes along and gets in beside him, and off we start. So I opened the rumble state a bit, and sure enough, her head is red.
I see. Pat had gone red-head conscious, huh? Well, what did you do?
I just reached out with a piece of gas pipe and made him redhead unconscious.
The Club Car Special comes to another stop. You've been listening to Fun and Nonsense by the foremost writers of humor. But you can continue the program if you wish right in your own home by securing a copy of the Hearst Sunday newspaper and by reading the March of Events and City Life section. There you will find long articles by such famous authors as Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. No other newspaper has such an imposing array of names so prominently identified with the comedy world. Look and laugh at the comical cartoons also. The Club Car Special is scheduled to arrive at your home next week at this same time over the same station. Don't be late for this comedy train. You are assured of another 15 minutes of fun and nonsense.
Special. All aboard.
Here we go on the Club Car Special. The porter has stowed our luggage away, and we're snugly reading the March of Events and City Life section of our newspaper. This section is a feature of the Hearst Sunday newspapers everywhere. It offers the very highest-ranking humorists of the day: Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Arthur Bugs Bear, Sam Hellman, Milt Gross, and also sprightly cartoons drawn by famous artists. Here's the greatest array of laugh-provokers ever gathered together in one side-splitting section. Let's go. Say, here's a cartoon that looks promising. It shows two brawny riveters hard at work on their steel girders high above the street. Let's hear what they're saying.
Boy, if we keep going like this, we'll have this building up in no time.
Yeah, the foreman sure is making everybody step. Okay.
Now, here we get a bonus when we finish it ahead of schedule.
Yeah, and I sure could use that bonus. Okay.
Say, they're building awful close to that apartment house there, ain't they?
Yeah, I could step right into that window there. Okay.
I wonder who lives in there.
Search me. Okay.
Young man! Young man, look here, young man!
Hey, who was that?
Some old dame in that window.
Young man, listen to me.
What is it, lady?
You have to make that terrible noise.
I'm sorry, lady, but we gotta get this building up.
Well, I suppose you do. But couldn't you go somewhere else and do it?
All aboard. Club Car Special. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
O.O. McIntyre's column in the Hearst Sunday newspaper is followed by millions of readers everywhere. Its great appeal is based on the fact that it follows no set pattern or formula. In it, you will find not only first-hand glimpses of famous people, but interesting observations on the lives of those who are merely obscure figures that pass in the crowd. One of McIntyre's most amusing ideas struck him while visiting a dentist, and the following is the whimsical situations that passed through his mind.
Are there any more patients waiting, nurse?
There's just one, Doctor.
Is he there by appointment?
No, but he's been waiting a long time.
Well, you can send him in now.
Yes, Doctor. You may come in, sir. The doctor will see you.
Oh, thanks.
Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
Well, I was walking along the street, and it came over me worse than ever.
Have you had it long?
All my life.
Well, that's too bad. Just get in the chair and I'll have a look.
Thanks. I really hate to bother you, but I just couldn't hold out any longer.
No bother at all. I'm sorry that you had to wait so long.
Oh, I didn't mind. Do you happen to have a small piece of paper?
Will a sheet of this memo pad do?
Fine. I hope I can remember how to do this.
How to do what?
How to make one of those little paper boats we made when we were kids.
Paper boats and you... Oh, yes. Which tooth is it that's giving you the most trouble?
Oh, I haven't any toothache.
You haven't? Then what are you here for?
Well, here's how it is. You see this little bowl with the revolving stream of water beside the chair here?
Yes, yes, of course.
Well, all my life I've wanted to sail a boat in one of those things.
All aboard. Club car special. Next stop, off the Bugs Bar. All aboard.
The place called Roughtown, which Arthur Bugs Bear writes about in the Hearst Sunday newspapers, is renowned not only for its toughness, but for its trolley car system as well. Last fall, a stranger from out of town stepped on a Roughtown trolley, and here's what happened.
Say, does this car stop at the football field?
Yeah, but it only stops on signal.
No, I see.
You're a stranger in town, ain't you?
Yeah, but I heard a lot about your football team, and I want to see them play.
Oh, conductor.
Yes, madam.
Does this car stop at the football field?
Yes, madam, but it only stops there on signal.
Oh, I see. I'm glad you told me.
Certainly a lot of people going to the game today.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game, I hear.
Say, look at that group at the other end of the car.
Yeah, I see them. They're going to the game, too.
They're all gathered together in a bunch.
Yep, that's right.
They're in a regular huddle. Who are those fellas?
Don't you know? That's the football team.
Is that so? What are they in a huddle about?
I told you this car stops only signal, didn't I?
Yes?
Well, they're just rehearsing their signals.
All aboard. Club car special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Will Rogers spends lots of his time making movies out in Hollywood and consequently has a fund of observations on the doings around the studios. The following brief dramatization is inspired by one of Will's recent comments as recorded in his column in the Hearst Sunday newspapers. The scene is just outside a Hollywood picture house where a new movie is being previewed. A great many celebrities are arriving, and one of them is the star of the picture. We'll call him Gerald Waverly. That isn't his real name, but it'll serve our purpose. We find Mr. Waverly just stepping from his limousine and being greeted by an attendant.
Stand back there, no. Stand back. Get back, I say.
Good evening, Mr. Waverly. Got an awful big crowd out tonight.
You certainly have. I hope my picture doesn't disappoint them.
Oh, it won't. You haven't disappointed them in the past.
Nice of you to say that. Say, there certainly is a crowd. What's going on back there?
Get back there, I say. Stop pushing.
There's some kind of excitement. I can't quite make it out.
Seems to be someone fighting their way through them all.
Yeah, looks like it.
She's having a time of it. Look, her clothes are all torn.
Yeah, she'll get hurt if she don't watch out.
She's headed right this way.
Well, maybe she wants to see you.
Oh, probably just one of my dear public.
Oh, just a minute. Oh, please.
Did you want to see me?
Yes. Will you please sign my autograph album?
Why, certainly.
Oh, thank you so much.
Not at all. There you are.
Oh, gee, that's awful nice of you. Is that your name, Gerald Waverly?
Why, yes. Didn't you recognize me?
Oh, no. In fact, I never heard of you before.
Then why do you want my autograph?
Well, you see, I'm not stuck up. I ask anybody.
All aboard. Club car special. Next stop, Bill Gross. All aboard.
Joe Runt is a famous character created by Milt Gross, whose writings appear in the Hearst Sunday newspapers all over the country. Joe Runt is a great admirer of his boss, Mr. Thorndyke, and whatever Mr. Thorndyke does is promptly copied by Joe. Let's look in on the boss's office and see what's going on today.
Come in, Joe.
Why, gosh, Mr. Thorndyke, thanks.
What's on your mind? Sit down.
Well, a couple of days ago when you were talking to me, you said you was having a picture painted of your wife.
That's right. It made a big hit, too. Nothing flatters a wife like having a portrait painted.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I went and had my wife's portrait painted, too.
Good for you, Joe. That's great. How did she like it?
Well, it's not done yet. It's coming home tomorrow. I'm going to surprise her with it.
How could you do that? How could you have a picture painted without her knowing it?
I fixed that by giving the portrait painter a photograph I had of her.
Oh, I see.
But there's one thing I want to ask you.
Yes? What is it, Joe?
I can't decide where's the best place to hang the picture. Where did you hang yours?
Why, I hung my wife's picture in the drawing room where everybody could see it.
Gee, that's too bad.
What's too bad?
We ain't got no drawing room in our house.
Oh, I see. Well, then just put it in the parlor.
Gee, that's a good idea.
Oh, pardon me, Mr. Thorndyke.
Yes, Miss Typer, come in.
Well, this man insists on coming in to see Mr. Runt, and he won't take no for an answer.
What does he want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want that little guy you're talking to. He's Joe Runt, ain't he?
Yes, but...
Okay, Runt. Just slip these bracelets on and come on down to headquarters with me.
Oh, gee, what's the trouble? I ain't done nothing.
I know you ain't, and I'm going to see that you don't either. Now, come along.
Just a minute, officer. What has Joe done?
I tell you it ain't on account of what he has done. It's on account of what he's planning to do.
Yes, what's he planning to do?
His wife called up this morning and said he was talking in his sleep all of last night.
Well, what did he say?
All night long he was talking about whether he'd hang her in the bedroom or hang her over the fireplace.
Again, the excursion of the Club Car Special draws near the end of its journey. But you can travel further on this frolicsome trip by reading the March of Events and City Life section in next Sunday's Hearst newspapers. There you will find column after column of comedy written by the nation's leading humorists. There are long, amusing skits by such authors as Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. No other newspaper has such a battery of fun makers who combine their efforts for your entertainment. There are laugh-provoking cartoons, too. Brighten up your day by joining the millions of other readers who laugh every week as they enjoy these comedy articles in the March of Events and City Life section of the Hearst Sunday newspapers.
All aboard, Club Call Special. All aboard.
As the Club Car Special pulls out, we reach for our favorite newspaper and turn to our favorite page, the March of Events and City Life section. This section is a feature of the Hearst newspapers everywhere and is written by the ace humorists of the day. Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Milt Gross, Arthur Bugs Bear, Sam Hellman, and many others. There are also plenty of peppy cartoons drawn by leading artists. A grand slam of sense and nonsense. Well, here's a snappy-looking cartoon. It's a scene backstage at a musical revue. The producer and the stage manager are standing in the wings talking. One act has gone off and another is due to come on. The orchestra is playing the cue music.
Say, what is the holdup? Where's that Spanish dancer? She should be on now.
She's coming. I just sent Joe for her. She's back there eating chili con carne. She's all the time eating chili con carne.
Such a business. I got customers out there waiting for Spanish dancers, and she's always eating chili con carne.
Here she comes. Hurry up, Senorita Tamale. You're on.
Si, senor. Here I go.
There you go, and don't forget to go big.
I'm worried. At rehearsal today, she was rotten. No pep, no snap, no nothing. What's a Spanish dancing without pep and snap? Huh?
She'll have plenty of pep tonight. Look at her now.
Say, that's good. That's swell. Look at the way she's jumping around and hopping. Huh?
Got plenty of pep now, hasn't she?
Pep is right. But is that dancing that she's doing? Looks more like a jumping jack. She's jumping 6 feet in the air, I'll bet.
Hot stuff, eh?
8 feet in the air. Hey, look how she's jumping.
How do you like that?
10 feet she's jumping. Say, what is it? Is she going nuts or goofy?
She's all right. I just tried a little experiment.
Experiment? What kind of an experiment are you trying, huh?
I just put a few jumping beans in a chili con carne.
All aboard, Club Car Special. Next stop, Arthur Bugs Bear. All aboard.
Bugs Bear has stirred up a lot of excitement over a guy named What a Man. What a Man is the pride of Roughtown, and according to the natives, he is a bone-crushing, ear-tearing fool, the toughest guy that ever wore a crowbar for a stick pin. But lately, rumors have been drifting in about an even tougher guy named Toots Jackson. So a reporter has been detailed to locate Toots and give him the once-over. At last, Toots is located, living in a cave high up in the Sierras, and is now being interviewed.
Hello, is Mr. Toots Jackson home?
Yeah, that's me. What about it?
Well, I'm from the Roughtown Press. I'd like to interview you.
So you're from Roughtown. You think you got a guy down there what's tough, eh?
Yes, his manager would like to arrange a match with you if you would be interested.
Well, I might take a run down there someday.
I'm sure the town would be glad to pay your traveling expenses.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll just hop on the first avalanche I see going that way. Ha, ha, ha.
My goodness. Well, maybe you could let us know just when you're coming.
Oh, that's easy. Just get one of them little needles that keeps track of earthquakes and things like that. When you see it swinging around like a pinwheel, look out for Toots Jackson. Get it?
Yes, sir. I'll make a note of that.
Here, have a seat. I'll pull up a boulder for you.
Oh, my goodness.
There you are.
Thank you. Oh, what was that?
I don't mind them. Just some mountain lions that live in the cave here. I'm sort of boarding with them.
Gracious sakes. Why don't you chase them away?
Oh, that comes in kind of handy. for keeping the grizzly bars away.
Oh, I see. You mean you're afraid of grizzly bears?
Oh, me?
Oh, I only thought...
Well, quit thinking. Only thing I get against grizzlies is they're so bow-legged they takes up all the room.
All aboard. Club car special. Next stop, Will Rogers. All aboard.
Will Rogers is one of the highest paid feature writers today. His articles in the City Life section of the Hearst newspapers are read by millions of readers from coast to coast. But all this fame has not dimmed Will's interest in his first love, horses and wide open spaces. A short time ago, he deserted the Hollywood movie lots for a trip to a Texas ranch. Early on the first morning of his stay there, he was given a saddle horse and in company with another guest went for a ride. Shortly after their departure, Will's host and hostess fell to discussing him on the porch of the ranch.
I wish I could have got along with Will, but I had to stay here on account of a long-distance phone call.
He certainly is a marvelous horseman, but it's been years since he rode the range. Funny how he keeps in practice.
Well, he's got his polo. Will's one of the best polo players in Hollywood.
I wonder how he finds time to do all the things he does.
I don't know, but there's one thing sure. Horses would be the last thing he'd give up. They're just part of him.
Well, what horse is he a-riding now?
I give him that new Kentucky Thoroughbred.
The one you just bought?
Yeah, I wanted to get Will's expert opinion on it. I paid $75,000 for it, and I want to see if he thinks I got stung.
Somebody's a-coming, I tell you.
Well, looks like Will and Tom.
They didn't ride very far.
Hey, look at the way Will's riding.
Looks almost as if he's a-falling off.
Oh, that couldn't be. The horse that don't live it would unseat Will.
Well, he's got both arms wrapped tight around its neck.
Well, I won't embarrass Will. I'll call Tom here and ask him about it. Hey, Tom. Anything wrong with Will?
Nothing wrong, except just something you should have told him before he started out.
Well, what was that? Did the horses give him trouble?
No, sir. She behaved like a perfect lady.
Well, what did happen?
Well, everything was going all right up until I told Will about the $75,000 you paid for her.
Yeah, well, what happened then?
Well, from then on, he got to thinking about the price and had to hold on with both hands.
All aboard. All aboard. Next stop, O.O. McIntyre. All aboard.
Millions of readers follow the philosophical, humorous, and informative paragraphs that O.O. McIntyre writes for the Hearst Sunday newspapers. Everyone likes to know McIntyre's opinions and also to hear some of the interesting facts about well-known persons, which he so often reveals. Now, Billy Murray follows Odd McIntyre closely, and we'll ask Billy to give us the latest from McIntyre.
Well, since this is a radio program, you might like to hear what Odd McIntyre thinks about radio technique. He recently said that he didn't believe fireworks stuff goes over well on the air. In his opinion, the artists who endure are the soft-spoken, sometimes faltering ones, like our old friend Will Rogers, people who have a real story to tell. He thinks that Irvin Cobb, with his hearty dialogue stories, is one of the biggest bets, and he believes that children have an unfailing radio instinct. If they like a program, so do grown-ups. In telling strange facts about people, McIntyre writes that Bruce Barton always dictates his material. Oh, and so does Arthur Brisbane. That Gracie Allen really has a brother George. That Jeanette MacDonald has a collection of English sheepdogs. And Mussolini, believe it or not, likes Mickey Mouse films. J. Pierpont Morgan likes his afternoon tea. And do you know that Pola Negri has never ridden in a subway? Then Odd McIntyre muses along with this humorous question. He says, speaking of curiosities, there are times that I am twinged by a strange desire to know certain answers. For instance, I've been wondering who makes Kate Smith's clothes. And I don't want any Omar the tent maker replies either.
All aboard, club car special. Next stop, milk gross. All aboard.
And now for a short stopover with Milt Gross's famous character, Joe Runt. Joe, as his devoted followers all know, is always taking the advice of his employer, Mr. Thorndike. At the present moment, Joe has been advised to give his waistline a little attention. And now as we find our hero in a restaurant ordering a meal with unusual care.
Well, boss, what are you going to have, eh?
Let's see now. What would you suggest?
Well, how about a nice dish of spaghetti, eh?
I'm afraid not. Spaghetti contains too much starch.
Well, how about a nice beef pie with the dumplings and the mashed potatoes?
That's all right, except for the dumplings and the mashed potatoes. They're too fattening.
Maybe you like a little nice kidney stew with the brown gravy and the noodles, eh?
Oh, no, that's worse yet. I have to eat something light. What's that special you got up there on the board? I can't read it from here.
Oh, that's very good. That's very nice. A hamburger steak with onions, a French fried potatoes, and a corn fritters.
Oh, that's too bad.
What's too bad? That's good, mister. That's very good.
I know it's good, but it's bad for me.
Well, why is she bad for you?
Well, you see, I have to watch my waistline.
You're wrong, mister. You don't have to watch your waistline in this restaurant.
Why don't I?
All you're watching in this place is the hat and the coat.
Once more, the Club Car Special program has come to a pause, but every listener may go further on this excursion of fun and merriment by securing a copy of the Hearst Sunday newspaper and reading the March of Events and City Life section. It is in this part of the newspaper that you will find long articles with laughs from beginning to end. Each article written by one of the world's leading humorists: Will Rogers, O.O. McIntyre, Bugs Bear, Milt Gross, Sam Hellman, and others. No other newspaper or publication has such a list of authors who have reached unparalleled fame in the world of comedy. Keep up with the best humor of the day by reading these columns of comedy just as millions of others do. The Club Car Special will make another excursion into your home next week at the same time over the same station. Be sure to meet the train and enjoy another 15 minutes of original comedy.